All right, boys, what we're gonna drop? Okay. All right. Wait. Where's my Fortnite app? What do you mean they took it off of phones? What? I'm about to read it. Hey guys. Ooh. Sorry. Hey. Welcome to. Just hit the intro. Math. Hey everybody. Welcome back. Sorry you had to see that. Didn't realize I was recording. Welcome back. We'll call this season 2 of Stowe Math. I hope you're enjoying your new school year so far. This is the first video that you will see for Math 7 Plus. We're just talking about today. We're going to talk about circles. That's what this unit's about. This unit's about talking about circles and finding circumference, area, things like that. But before we can do that, we have to lay a foundation of circles and what they are and what they look like. So this video is probably not going to be the longest, but it is very foundational. So if you're chilling there and you're just watching and you want to grab a piece of paper and write down a few things, I'm going to throw some definitions at you, just so that we have that foundation. Okay? So let's start. When we're talking about a circle, let's start with the center. The center of a circle. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer, right? It's just the point in the center, yeah. So what that means is the point in the middle of a circle, equidistant, the same distance from all of the other points on the outside of the circle. So if I'm the center, then every other point around the circle is the same distance away from me. That is the center of a circle. Okay, you can have a point in the middle of a circle or inside of a circle and it not be the center because it'll be closer to some farther away. The center is the middle, okay? From the middle or the center, then we have the radius. And the radius is a line segment that is created from the center of the circle to any point on the outside of the circle. So remember how I said it was equidistant? The center is equidistant? Well, that distance, when you put a line segment on it, is called the radius. Okay? That is your radius. So then we have a diameter. And a diameter is a line segment that goes from one side of the circle to the other side, outside, but it must pass through the center. So that means it can't be curved. It's got to be a line. And it's got to go from one side of the outside to the other and pass through the center. There's no way for a line to do that without it being the diameter. Okay? And the next definition would be the circumference. The circumference is the distance around the outside of a circle or the perimeter of a circle. So they don't call a perimeter of a circle perimeter. They call it circumference. So it's important that we know that word in this definition. And we'll talk about how to find circumference in the coming days. Okay? And then we have pi. Pi is 3.14, blah, 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 blah. It's irrational, so it goes forever. It doesn't repeat. People try to remember the first 100 digits of pi or whatever. Enjoy yourself doing that. I'm just going to stick with 3.14, and that's all we need for this class. Now, when you use a calculator and you put pi, it's precise. Okay? So we can also do that. But as far as just working it out with our hands, we're going to stick with 3.14. So that's what pi is. And what is pi? Like, where did it come from? So where it comes from is it's found when you divide the circumference of any circle by its diameter. That's how people found pi. They said there must be something consistent with circles, right? And so circumference of a circle is always there. And the diameter, there's got to be a relationship between this diameter, this length of a circle, straight across from both sides through the center. There's got to be a relationship between the diameter and the circumference. How many times could I take that diameter and lay it around this circle in order for it to complete the circle? And what they found was it's consistent no matter how big or small the circle is. And the consistent number is pi, 3.14. Okay? That's also shown like this. Okay, that's pi. All right, so before we leave, I wanted to show you what all these things look like on a circle itself. So we have our circle, okay? And now this isn't going to be precise, but the center, that dot right in the middle, that's our center. the radius goes from the center to the outside, to the outside, to the outside. Okay, so that's our radius. We'll call it R. The diameter goes from outside to outside and passes through the center. So we'll call that a D. Sorry, I just need to write it the right way. So we'll call it D. So notice something. If I put two radii, plural for radius, I know we're getting big, together that equals a diameter. So here's a small little equation for you that we will use from time to time. 2 times the radius is equal to the diameter. So if you're given a diameter and you need the radius, divide that sucker by 2. If you're given a radius and you need a diameter, multiply by 2. 2 radiuses equal diameter. So then we have the diameter, the radius. What else was there? There is the circumference. So this whole thing, the whole distance out here, all the way is what we'll call the circumference. So bear with me. Circumference. Circumference. Okay, cool. Does anybody know what a line is called, or a line segment is called, that goes from the outside of a circle to the other outside of a circle but does not pass through the center? Chord. Good, I heard you. It is called the chord. Guess what? We do not need to know that, so go ahead and just don't even worry about that. Okay? So these are your parts of the circle: the diameter, the radius, and circumference. We will be going into how to find circumference in the coming videos. We'll be going into how to find the area of the circle in the coming videos. And that's it. That's the parts of the circle. As always, if you have questions, let us know. Just leave a comment down below. If you like this video, hit it with a thumbs up. Subscribe, ring the bell, all those things. And again, welcome back to Season 2 of Stowe Math. It's going to be a great year. I hope your school year is going good so far, and we can continue. If there's anything that you didn't like about this or need more help, leave a comment. I'll be sure to do my best to help. All right, so let me get back to what I was doing. And what? Oh, wait, what? Just hit the outro. Stowe Math.